Hi, my name is Hananya Haffinger, and welcome to the 9th class on the structure and details of the second Beis Hamikdash. In this class, we're going to continue learning about the Mizbeach. However, here we're going to just focus on the measurements of the Mizbeach without any corresponding visuals. And we're going to start with the width and length, and then we'll move on to the height. So, starting at the very bottom, we have the Yesod. So that means we're looking at the Mizbeach from the angle where there's the Yesod. So it's either from the west or from the north. And over here, the Mizbeach is 32 amas long, which is around 50 feet. Now, the Yesod itself went in 5 tfachim, which is a tefach less than an amma, because an amma is 6 tfachim. So that means what's left over here is 30 amas and 2 tfachim, because we go down almost an amma on each side, which would be 30 amas, but it's minus 1 tefach, so there's an extra 2 tfachim. And then we move on to the soiviv over here. The soiviv is also 5 tfachim, so the next section is 28 amas and 4 tfachim. Then as we move up, we have 2 amas, an amma for the kronis, the corners, and an amma for the area where the kehanim walked. And those are each a full amma, so what's left is 24 amas and 4 tfachim, which is around 39 feet. So this is all regarding the length as well as the width of the Mizbeach. And now we're going to move on to the height of the Mizbeach. We're going to start again with the soiviv. So the soiviv was 5 tfachim, again a tefach less than a regular amma. The next section was 5 amas, which are 30 tfachim. The next section was 3 amas, which are 18 tfachim. And then finally, like the Yesod, we have again 5 tfachim. So that means the total height, as we can see over here, is 58 tfachim, because we have 30 and 18 is 48, plus another 10 from these 2 5s. So that's 58 tfachim, which means that the middle of the Mizbeach is over here, because if you count these 30 tfachim and the 5, it's 35. We said the whole thing is 58. Half of 58 is 29, so you have to go down 6 tfachim, which is right here, and everything over here is exactly scaled, and that's where the chut hasikra was. Now, we mentioned before that everything over here is scaled to size, so to get a little more of a perspective of this, so the height of the Mizbeach, which is 58 tfachim, is around 15.25 feet tall. So to see what that's like in respect to a person, here we have 2 people, each of them is 5 feet 10 inches tall. So if you'd have a person that's 5 feet 10 inches, they would be standing here, and this person up here, this is to get a perspective of the size of the Mizbeach. So let's say we have here a person that's 5 feet 10 inches, so there'd be another person on top of them, so it's a total of about 12 feet. They still wouldn't reach the top of the Mizbeach. And with that, we'll end the 9th class.